Hey guys, Trust64 here with part 5 of Final Fantasy 13. Gonna load on up here. We've just completed chapter 3 and our little ship has crashed. None of the party has taken damage though. Snow's got his summon, so that's nice. Unfortunately, he's never really gonna be our party lead, so never gonna use Snow's summon. Despite crashing, we don't even take a penalty during the next combat sequence. It would have been cool if they were to implement that. Have these little Pantherions here. Especially considering the Pantherions are so weak at this point in the game. Giving the party half health to start would have been a nice way. Even like 1/10 health and just force me to switch to medic real quick. Just gonna awkwardly run up and then stand in my battle stance without really doing anything in the cutscene. Quick cancel the blitz there so I can just get the attack on all three of them before the enemies start moving. Are more jumping in? No. Okay. I miscounted. I thought there were only 3 at the start of that fight, but... Oh, don't act like that was a difficult fight.
Man, I'm beat. What? No break?
They're tracking us.
I know that, but we aren't soldiers. We don't have your kind of stamina.
You got enough to complain.
Oh, that's... Forget it!
I think...
Hope's gonna finally stand up for himself?
I'd stick with her if I were you.
Nope. Saz is just gonna tell him what to do. Party is split up again into even more parts now.
Let's get going.
Get going to where, exactly? The whole of Cocoon's against us.
That engine looks really out of place. The lighting on it's completely different than the lighting on the background environment.
That Seath clock, it's still a ticking.
There's still time.
Actually, the lighting on all the characters looks different than the lighting on the background
I'm
environment.
not giving up. There's some things that you just can't change. A kid like you would not understand.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I don't understand.
Well, I guess we can be fugitives together. Oh. You ready?
Ready!
God, she's an obnoxious character. So, playing with Saz and Vanille. I think Saz has his commando role at this point. Not sure though. Looks like Hope we loosened up the position of the engine enough on us that we can't follow him.
But at least it's not the end of the line.
Is there a reason they looked up into the sky? Oh, I guess it's flashback time again. Our entire party was at this firework display, apparently. This is a long cutscene for what little's going on. Just wanted to show off their impressive firework visuals, I guess.
This year. Wow.
You look dreamy, Farron. Wishing on fireworks, were you? And you call yourself a soldier? Ah.
Sorry, Lieutenant. But I really don't think guard duty is my calling, sir.
Well, lucky for you, your shift just ended. Pack it up and go home.
But, sir...
PSICOM found something in the vestige nearby. They don't want the Guardian Corps here stepping on their toes. Huh. I'm sure you heard about the accident at the Uriday Gorge energy plant, and how it has the PSICOM lads in a tizzy.
Yeah. More incident than accident. Something pulse-related.
You're taking tomorrow off?
Sir,
They certainly did a good
for
job
my
with facial
birthday,
animations.
my sister, she insisted on it.
21.
Shame the voice actors can't match it.
Maybe it's a good time to send off that letter of recommendation for officer training.
Lieutenant,
You're past due for a promotion, Farron. Think of your sister and your future, and keep your nose out of trouble.
out of PSICOM business, you mean?
Yeah, nothing good'll come of it. Nothing but grief. Whoa, look at that one! Whoa, whoa, ho!
God, this is a long cutscene to start off this chapter.
How right you were, Lieutenant.
Gone about, what, 30 seconds of gameplay so far?
Just you.
For now, I guess. Should we wait?
They'll catch up, eventually.
All the junk around here came from Pulse, didn't it?
Alright, we're introduced to the new non-Pantherion enemy. Or new Pantherion class enemy, whatever. Thexterion. Alright, managed to beat that without healing. That's good.
This stuff is what was left over from the scrap that Val C took from Pulse to repair Cocoon.
All three of these enemies, I'm definitely gonna have to fight this. The watch drones just move way too fast for me to avoid them. All I really need to do is make sure 2 lightning kicks don't hit lightning here. Or electro kicks. You'd think they'd give the lightning element character some sort of bonus against lightning. Looks like 2 of them are gonna hit Hope. He's probably gonna die. Yep. Let's Phoenix down him real quick. Throw a potion on us both. Just be safe. Looks like I didn't really need it. His Hope's heal landed like a split second before the damage. Oh, those are both targeting lightning. Let's get a protect on me real quick. There we go. I don't really need War and Peace here. That was more of a misclick. I've got Protect on both me and Hope, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, and that's that fight. It's probably not going to be a 5-star, I'm willing to bet. Oh, it is. It's surprising. It wasn't 1,500 though, or 15,000, so I was close to losing my 5th star. I've got a decent amount of CP. I'll upgrade. Characters can develop further because I unlocked what's it called? Crystarium Stage 2 at the end of last episode. Quickly move up. You can see because I moved up to a higher level of the Crystarium that the each node is worth more up in terms of upgrade. I think Hope's Medic is probably what I need to level up on him first, because I really want to get up to Cura, which will give me the party. Looks like there's nothing else on this tree. It's unfortunate. Whatever. Maybe Ravager will give me more elements or something. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just basic stat boost to keep me on the power curve. It's hard to get off the power curve in this game because the XP you get goes up exponentially, and so does the XP cost of everything. So if you're like 1 tier behind, you're fine. One fight will get you up the entire tier. Ooh, those Thexterions know War Cry. Maybe I should have fought them before the, what's it called? Before the, Watch Drones. Still, because they all do attack damage instead of magic. Getting Protect on Lightning just makes me completely safe. We'll eliminate this Thexterion because he's going to be doing double damage now. Oh man, 1 attack left on him. Alright. Hopefully, okay, maintain the stagger bar. Not that it really matters on the Watch Drones. That does. I kill them after they go into stagger. Saves like 1 or 2 hits. Oh no, I didn't kill that one after it went into stagger, huh? So I guess it really didn't matter. Alright, those enemies right here are real slow, but I'm going to avoid them. They're also not very observant, so you can easily sneak up behind them in order to get a free stagger with a preemptive strike. Where's this trigger? There it is. And more cutscene. Oh boy.
Can we get through this way, you think?
I like that Eden is just in the corner of the frame there. They want to remind you that that's where we're trying to go.
Missions. Nothing to do.
Or I don't know if that's been decided yet by the party. That might be decided in this chapter. Considering we did just sort of fly through Eden's engine.
And Intelligence Command, known as PSICOM, and the Guardian Corps. I was Guardian Corps, Bodum Security Regiment.
Wait, but I don't get it. If you're not PSICOM, then why did you board the train?
For Sarah.
Yeah, why did you board the train? It seems like you could do much more for Sarah from the outside.
Join the end of the line! Attention purge deportees. Follow instructions and stay in your lines. Personal belongings will be returned upon arrival. Do not leave your lines! This is for your own safety! Huh? the GC doing here? This op's under PSICOM direction.
So direct me. Let me on. I want to be purged.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
Line up!
This is how our party starts to meet.
Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet into that good night.
You want quiet? You better take the next train.
Well, now I really want to see what you're up to.
I had to rescue Sarah before they transported the
How did she get her blade back, actually?
Out of my reach. My only chance.
I don't remember, but she just gave it up, and she has it during the fight.
You're telling me you got on that train so you could save your sister? That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
It's not a question of can or can't. There are some things in life you just do.
That's a
Easy
really
for someone
bad
like you to
line.
say. Lightning!
Oh, you could see a little treasure chest, shadow of a treasure chest in that cutscene there. It's
She
funny.
left me.
Yeah, she did hope, and you made zero attempt at following.
1, 2, 3, off we go.
So now our party is in 4 different groups.
Wait up!
I wonder if their skirt was shorter in the Japanese release. I've never actually looked into that. Because that gag didn't really work with how long her skirt is in this game.
Can't keep up with this girl.
It would have worked if they had short skirts. And Japanese culture is a lot less sensitive about super short skirts than we are in America. So that's one of those things that often gets localized out. I'll level up these 2 party members as well. Already leveled up, what's it called? Oh, can get bravery on Saz. That's good. Do some extra physical damage. Although, I am in a party with 2 casts. I guess Saz a physical damage. But Vanille very much is a caster. See, what else can I give her? Wonder if I can get any new elements on her. Can I make it to that fire? No, I only have 60. It's a shame. Have to upgrade to get fire. Saz already has fire. Silver bangle on her? Get some extra HP on our lightning, or... Guess silver bangle's just better on party leads. All bangles are better on party leads just because they don't die. So this is the first, what is it? 3-party combat system, I think it's called. They give you basically a free preemptive strike, and the trick is to just land it perfectly so that both sides die at the same time. So I'm gonna first stagger the Pulsework soldier so that they do more damage to him, because when he's not staggered, he's resistant to any attack. And then I hope these 3 electro kicks kill him. Ooh, killed one of them before they could land their electro kick. That might mean that I'm left over with fighting the Pulsework soldier at the end of this fight. Alright, I'm just gonna keep killing the watch drones for now. think I'll switch over to the Pulse Work Soldier now. Yeah, he's got a lot of HP left. That's a shame. They'll continue attacking each other unless I fail to get a preemptive strike at the start of the battle, in which case both parties attack your party, in which case you just abandon the fight and like retry to get a preemptive strike, because they can last really long if you don't have preemptive strike, because they just put a lot more on. Why am I Tide Turner? I was trying to swap out to something with a commando roll in it. I'm gonna have to switch paradigms up after this fight, I think. If I remember to after this fight. But the yeah, so there's a lot more enemies and everything, so and they'll do a lot more damage to you. They all start at half HP, luckily. But they'll keep fighting each other until the other party is dead, so that's why you balance it so that both parties die at the same time. Camera glitched out a bit there. I don't think I'm gonna fight this one. There's no real point. Can I get this chest without the fight? No. That'll give me a decent amount of experience. I'll go for it. Now, because there are only 2 parties in each of these combats, I'm gonna assume it's everybody against the Pulse Work Soldier. So I'm gonna go for Watch Drones first. Hopefully, I'm gonna say, kill one before the Electro Kick. Now, they should all do a lot of damage to the Pulse Work Soldier. Maybe kill him, hopefully not. But get close to killing him at least. And I'll just keep DPSing down everyone else. Pulse Work Soldiers are just good tanks, and that's what you need in this fight on the enemy side. A lot of times in this game, the 2 parties in these fights will be one guy with glass cannon against a tank, and then you always just take out the, well, you try to take them out at the same time, but like, if the glass cannon is split up against multiple parties, you'll take out the glass cannon. It's just a big balancing act. That's all a lot of this game is. Balance your DPS with your HP. So Vanille hopefully will not waste too many attacks. I think the Pulse Work Soldier is low enough that I can keep attacking the Thexterian and just kill him afterward. Alright. Kill that guy. Now we're down to 1. Another thing about these fights is that... Oh yeah, 1 hit. That's great timing. The thing about these fights is if you do it properly, they're super easy to get a 5-star on. Alright, pick up this chest. Is it anything good? Black Belt. Increased physical damage, I think. Or is that reduced percentage physical damage taken? Regardless, it's a pretty good item. Remember that I normally have it equipped on Snow in Chapter 10 when he becomes relevant for a little bit. Or no, I think it's Chapter 8 that I have Snow in my party again. Somewhere around there. Whatever. Alright, another fight. Another long, slow fight. This Chapter 4 really is just the slowest chapter in the game. Ooh, 2 Pulse Work Soldiers this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stagger them both. Or... Oh, I misclicked. Fuck it. I'll just, I'll kill this Pulse Work Soldier and then we'll kill the other one slowly, I guess. So the enemies hitting the guy does not increase the stagger counter, unfortunately. What I really need to do, actually, to be frank, is I need to equip the Ravager Saboteur layout for my party, because Saboteurs act similar to Commando have a similar effect as Commando on the stagger bar. So, as you can see here, really just getting this guy up to stagger. Oh, I'm fighting the Dexterian again. Switch that up soon, but the stagger bar is just not going to cap out because we can't attack it enough to get it to up to 120%. Got a bunch of D shells on these people. I really don't pay much attention during combat, to be frank. Like, look at my phone, check Facebook. I remember on my first playthrough, I'd often go to the bathroom while press it while in combat, just have to press X a few times. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to just quickly... Oh, yin-yang, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, can I keep this? I can't keep this alive. It's unfortunate. So, because he's resistant to everything, and I can't get up to stagger again without the Saboteur Ravager combination, I'm just gonna slowly get him down. I'll make one more attempt at doing this. Come on. I'll just kill him, I guess. I didn't realize he was that low. Yeah, 4 stars, I deserve that. Hey, look, Hope. Which means I get another cutscene, oh boy.
We made it.
Where's Grumpy? Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey!
This is pointless. Can't keep up. Can't get home.
You know, he was just so eager about it a few moments ago.
Over. We'll get you home.
Now look at him,
I don't
being
have one.
mopey.
Now that Mom is.
What about your dad?
What about Hope's dad? Let's see another flashback. God. Yeah, day 11's when the fireworks went off. Day 11's also the same day that we saw earlier. Don't really need to keep, like, hammering that home.
Not making a wish, Hope?
Mom, you still believe in that kind of stuff? Wishing on fireworks? Really? That's for little kids.
What are you calling kid?
To you? What'd you wish for?
Oh, that next year, your father could come with us.
Yes. Father.
Why? It's better like this. We don't need him. That night, they found the Foul Sea in the Bodum vestige. The next day, soldiers sealed off the town, and we couldn't get back to Palampolum.
Palapom's an awful
Forced us
name
onto
for
the
a
train with
town.
everyone else. My mom, she was frantic. She wanted to get us home, so she tried to fight. She got tricked by Snow. He used her.
Let's get you home, okay? Your dad's gotta be worried.
Let him worry. Why should I care? He doesn't.
Any father cares.
Sass?
It's nothing. Forget it.
Sass, you wanna explain your backstory, or are we gonna have to watch that in a different cutscene later on?
This ought to do it. We've got time.
Those machines seem pretty pointless, honestly.
Your dad'll be happy to see you.
Shame I don't get to explore inside that cave, though. Just have to go up here. Oh, managed to avoid that combat. Especially because the guy's alerted. Not worth it. Let's check out the party. What paradigms can we make? Oh, do we not have anything with a commando? I guess I'll make Smart Bomb. Make that basically my, what is it? My, Relentless Assault variant for this group. Let's see. These bird enemies are a bit annoying. Hopefully I don't have to fight them too often. There's a second bird class that casts, like, a bunch of spells.
You mean they made it this far?
Of course not. Not during the war, not since.
That sounds like propaganda.
But none of their forces made it into Cocoon. They only damaged the outer rim. Then the Sanctum's Fal'Cie pushed her back. What'd you, sleep through history?
More or less. So, what's a ship from Pulse doing here?
Once the war was over, people couldn't live near the rim anymore, in places like the Hanging Edge. So the Fal'Cie, they gathered up scrap from Pulse and used it for rebuilding here. This is what was left. A bunch of garbage.
Who'd have thought?
They really believe that? Because I'm not buying it, and I'm
Who
just
knows
the
what
player.
mixed in with all the trash.
Who'd have thunk?
I think there's a boss battle coming up. I'm not sure, though. Well, if not Lightning, I keep calling her that.
Stay where I can keep my eye on.
If Vanille's gonna go run ahead, then there's definitely a boss battle ahead. More fights I can avoid, the better at this point. Leveled perfectly fine. I just want to get to have the ability to level up my weapons. The first person whose weapon I'm gonna level is, for now, is Lightning. Get it up to a respectable level. Probably just Star on the first tier. And then move on to chapter 5 or 6. We could get Hope's primary weapon. Once I get Hope's primary weapon, I'm gonna stop leveling up Lightning's weapon and only level up Hope's gun. Or boomerang. I think this is the boss fight right up here. Let's level everyone up so that get everyone nice and maxed for the next fight. The time that you are given for the number of to get score to lead to get maximizing your number of stars is based on the total Crystarium points you have earned up to that point. And then there's some math with, like, basing it off of what enemies are in the fight. So, the more Crystarium points you have not spent, the harder it is to get a 5-star. However, if we just skip through all the fights throughout the game...
Hey, welcome to the party.
Oh, don't tell me after that work my party's gonna switch.
Would it kill her to smile?
Yup. Alright, I guess Lightning. Oh no, Lightning's not the person I'm controlling. Well, we have a commando again. Probably wanted to give us the commando just for the ability to have Relentless Assault. Oh, Lightning doesn't have her healer yet. Alright, whatever. I'll move on. I don't... Yeah, that one's gonna get me. Oh, where were the other two enemies? There was only one guy there. Yeah, Heretic Dance. So he's the caster. He's buffs his allies. I think he can even summon new ones. New enemies. And debuffs us. Yeah, Lightning's got a physical damage debuff. Or physical resistance debuff. So they're doing double damage to her. Let's pull up some diversity. Get Lightning healed up. Once one of them's dead, won't be a problem. Just wish Vanille would target Lightning first. Though, to be fair, the healer, if your healer is one of your allies that you don't control, they prioritize people based on what grouping they are. So red get heals, then people in yellow health, then people in green health get healed. And if there's a tie in the grouping, they target party lead first, then themselves, and then the third member. Which is a pretty good ordering, especially considering late game they get resurrect, so they can resurrect the other member, the third member of your party, if they die while they're healing you up. Or themselves.
Good.
Oh, can I dodge this one? That's no. This one's got two casters and a melee guy. Oh boy, such an amazing change from the last fight. I think the casters are marked as the same difficulty enemy. Actually, is the difficulty of the enemy class for the star count just based on how much CP they give you at the end? I think it might be. They just use the CP as like a universal number. I don't think I'll have to heal up Vanille. If she dies, that'll be unfortunate. She won't get the experience from this fight, but... Yeah, okay. Going for Lightning now. If that attack went on to Vanille, she might have died. Only 4 stars? Really? I was in Relentless Assault the whole time. Libra Scope, that's decent. It'll get used. Eventually. Probably not till chapter 11, but it'll get used. Ah, Final Corridor 13. Alright, this is the boss fight. It's, Lightning's got a bit of leveling I can do to her. Alright, that's good. Time to go into this fight. This is the... There are 2 of these mechs in the game, pretty much. There's this one, and then the Juggernaut, or is this one the Juggernaut? Yeah. Can swap out the Iron Bangle for the Black Belt. That'll give me... Physical Wall is a item synergy. So I take 5 reduced damage per hit on top of the 10% reduced physical damage that I take. So I think that makes up for the loss of the HP.
That's bad for us, isn't it?
You have eyes, don't you?
This guy, I think, has a AoE fire element attack, which the HP helps against, but the physical resistance doesn't. I'm gonna start by debuffing him. Debuffing the bosses is very important in this game, because generally it'll put people into a state where they can't, they won't attack. some point. I think this guy's thing's called steam cleaning. This is Dreadnought, and the big one at the end of the game that's hard to take out is the Juggernaut. Okay. Oh, yeah, steam clean, so this is just the free damage portion. But I'm gonna switch over to Smart Bomb real quick so that the second steam clean finishes, Vanille can cast her D-Shell again. All those strength upgrades on Saz is going to waste right now because Vanille only knows D-Shell and doesn't know D-Protect or whatever it's called. Oh wow, that does a lot more damage than I thought. Alright, let's resurrect Vanille, and I'm gonna use a potion because everyone's gonna be a bit low. So, you can see how Vanille there did not prioritize Lightning over Saz, even though Lightning had a slightly slower percentage of HP. Now that he's staggered, he's not going to be able to do much. He's still going to be able to stay through, keep his steam clean up, which is unfortunate. I can definitely one-cycle him, though. Cycles in this game are just the number of times you stagger the person. So that's one cycle on that boss. Oh wait, does this thing have a second stage? Normally if you don't see them like blowing up instantly in the cutscene, that means the boss has a second stage.
You alright?
I think so.
Incoming.
Alright, second stage. I don't think there's any difference to from the first stage, though. Maybe this is when he gets the flamethrower attack? Yeah. Gets the... Well, that thing does not do damage. I expected flamethrower to do a lot more damage than that. Yeah, keep casting the flamethrower, man. Go for it. Oh boy, Wrecking Ball. Gonna have to switch over to Diversity for that. Luckily this guy always steam cleans if he has a debuff after performing Wrecking Ball, so it gives you time to heal up, making it so that you're completely safe. I wanna apply the D-Shell again right before it staggers so that we can maximize the DPS out. Though I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to one-cycle this phase. Looks to have significantly more HP than the last phase. Which sucks because the boss isn't very interesting. Getting up to 600. This is normally when I would be using 2 commandos and a Ravager. However, we don't have a commando yet. The second commando in the party. Alright, let's quickly swap over to Diversity. Oh, is Vanille really down again? Maybe I should have given her the better bangle. Did not mean to click on the potion there. Alright, back to DPS. Have Vanille heal up Saz right now, do 2 heals, and then I'll switch over to Smart Bomb again, just to apply more debuff. And bring it back to Relentless Assault just to finish out the fight. Should be able to stagger before the next steam clean phase. Oh, might need to do a potion again in case the, if you wrecking balls right now, I'd die. Yeah, this wrecking ball will bring me to less than... Oh, it didn't bring me to less than 150. It brought my party members to less than 150, though, so I guess the potion was worth it. Just gonna try to DPS through this. It's a bit risky. Yeah, I'm gonna just toss one more safety potion up. Alright, well, Vanille would have died if I didn't use that safety potion. Oh, Commando roll's now available to Saz, that's good. And Medic for Lightning. So I'll be able to have everything except for the Sentinels now in my running through my party as I want them to.
Got me. Not even the Corps has access to intel on Pulse. Soldiers in the field fight blind.
Yeah, I noticed that. But don't you need to know exactly what you're up against?
Target's a target.
You like to keep it simple, don't you?
I stick to my goal.
As long as you have a goal, you can fight?
You can stay alive.
Alright, I get the ability to upgrade now. That's nice. I'll see you guys next time, where I'll show off that upgrading.